X equals length divided by 2 plus 10.24.
There was a time my house was neat and so was I was thinner back then. I would go out with my friends, but somehow that's gone bye-bye. Now I look around, there are piles strewn about. Is this dirty or clean? I'm finding out what it means. This is not just a house, it's a depressionist. I don't know how I got here. Depressionist, I don't know where to start. Depressionist, caving in on me. My life is simply falling apart. Depressionist.
Last week, I talked about caulking, but I realized that I didn't put any footage of me actually caulking in the video. I know y'all probably was like, what are you talking about caulking for? Anywho, it was so tedious and it was so messy and so much work that I was like, oh no, y'all gonna get this footage. So this is me caulking. Enjoy it. Thank you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tracy May. Welcome back to Depression Nest. Ooh. The show where I try to get my home and my... What do I be saying? The show where I... What? How did I forget it? The show where I'm trying to declutter and redesign my home and my mind, okay? Because clearly the mind needs some help. As y'all can see, the wall, it looks so good. I still have a few touch-ups, whatever, but I'm not like super focused on them. I have like, I think 7 pieces of tape on the wall. Not focused on them. We're focusing on our TV fireplace wall. Yay! We're onto a different wall now, guys. This is amazing, okay? Everybody calm down. I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
To move to the TV fireplace wall. I'm gonna show you something that I did earlier. And if you can see, so here you can see where I actually taped out the height that I want for the fireplace and the height that I want for the television. And then I lived with it for a couple of days because I just wanted to make sure that it was still good to me. I don't want to be one of those people where my TV is like at hospital height.
Every 37 seconds, a TV is mounted too high, probably by a tall man.
Stop it. Get some help.
TV too-hitis is plaguing the nation. Side effects may include sore necktivity, loss of balance, delusions of watching TV on the moon, and eyeball up and stuckoidism. If you've been affected by TV too-hitis, you may be entitled to compensation. Don't wait. Call the Justice for Eye Level TV's hotline today. Together, we can bring your television back down to earth.
TV too-hitis is not a real medical diagnosis. Compensation is not guaranteed. If symptoms persist, consider lowering your TV. Batteries not included. Please do not actually call 1-800-LOOK-DOWN. Goofy.
I don't want that. So because I recorded that a couple days ago, I'm gonna send y'all to that video now and then meet me back here and we're gonna get started, okay?
Okay, so first of all, I wanted to let y'all know that I'm using delicate tape, the Scott's painter's tape, but it's the delicate one. That's why it keeps kind of falling a little bit. Like it doesn't really stick that well. But I like that because, we working on a freshly painted surface. Well, not freshly, but it's recently painted. So I took my measurements of the TV, the outside measurements of the television. So, when you have a television and it'd be like 55 inches. That doesn't mean that your TV is 55 inches across. That means that your TV is 55 inches diagonally. That's how they measure screens, right? From the left bottom corner to the right upper quarter, right? So in order to get like your actual dimensions to tape it out, do something like this, you got to actually go and measure the TV. So my TV is a 55-inch TV, but it is, I think it was 49 on the width, and then it was like 29 on the height, something like that, around there. So you'll see me really trying to figure out how low I want my fireplace to go. Now, I guess the rule is that your television should be no higher than 42 inches from the ground. Like the bottom of your TV should be no higher than 42 inches. So go measure your TVs right now and see where you're at. I know I have one that's definitely high up in my living room. I looked at Wayfair and I saw some, just examples of those little freestanding fireplaces and what the common heights were. And they had some that were 36. And I was like, that just seems so short for a fireplace. And maybe it's because I have a fireplace in my living room and it comes up to like my neck. So maybe I think that a fireplace is supposed to be tall. So this is me trying to, right here, I'm getting my studs, so I know where the studs are. But I kept trying to eyeball that fireplace, and I was like, is that too tall? Is that good? I thought this looked good, but I think eventually I bring it down a little bit. So also, I put this little design. I was really hoping that I would have the gumption to make like a little design in the fireplace. However, I'm not going to do that little swoopy-doop in the center anymore. But the idea was nice while it lasted. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Oh, shit. So the fireplace is kind of low. I think it's 38 and a half inches high. Double check that for you. Yeah, 38 and a half inches high. And then 60 across. This is the TV, the inside line. And then the outside line, I was seeing if I put like a frame around the TV, I think it would only stick out like probably that much, like 2 inches max, I was trying to make sure that I had enough room. That's like 6.5 inches between the TV and the fireplace. Now, I could bring this down till we have like 4 inches in between. So right here, I marked out where my bed is gonna be with some tape on the floor. And so this is the side of the bed I sleep on. So here go me in the bed. I'm laying down. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Use your imagination. I'm laying down. Boop, bop. I'm probably gonna be like this level. I think that's good. It's not too high, but it's not too low because I do have a frame TV. So when the TV is not on, it'll be showing art and it'll look like a picture or a painting or whatever. Old, okay. Oh shit, okay. Just, okay, I gotta clean up. At first, I thought it would be a good idea to install this and then sort of put the bracket on top of it. But I think the bracket is more important, like to get flat, level, in a good position. So we're gonna start with the mounting bracket. And I'm gonna show y'all, mine is a little bit different because it swings. Mine is gonna swing out. Hold on, this is the top right here. Okay, so it's on the wall, right? Let me show y'all. So it's kind of heavy, so that's why I'm struggling a little bit. So it's on the wall, right? Imagine it's on the wall. And then when I be like, oh, okay, Google, whatever. And then I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to bed now. And then it's gonna be like, like that. Just a little angle on it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little angle on it so that I could see the TV better from my bed. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm doing, so we're gonna figure this out together. We have the instructions. X equals length divided by 2 plus 10.24. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure we have everything first. How about that? Okay, so we have our motorized wall mount, a wall mount, 2 adapter brackets. What's that? I don't know. 2 cable clips. Okay, stay like that then. Plug-in adapterator. This is the IR sensor. Some labeled screws and anchors and wall anchors. And they gave me a cute little level, the remote. One thing about me is I'ma always read the instructions first, because they be hiding stuff in here that will void your warranty if you do it wrong. Okay? They be hiding stuff in here. They be like, oh, if you put this on the left and not on the right, da da da. Pay attention. Pay attention. They trying to get you. Here we go. Cover your ears, everybody. Please be a stud right here. Oh, I need a dustpan, because this drywall finna get everywhere, baby. We've lived and learned and loved, okay? I'm scared. It's not going through.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's been a couple days since I drilled these pilot holes into the wall, hoping to find wood studs, and I found metal studs. And it's been a couple of days because I had to go to the store. Let me show you what I had to get. Toggle bolts. Basically, now I have to put a big ass hole in the wall, go through the metal stud that's behind here. And I always get so nervous because, like, how do I know it's a metal stud? The only thing that's making me think it's a metal stud is that it's 16 inches apart. Like, I just gotta go off of that. Like, I just feel like it could be a pipe of some sort, or it could be a, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of metal stuff going on behind the walls, right? No? Yeah? Ah! Like this part right here, you fold this like this, slide this into the wall. So your hole has to be that big enough for this to slide through, right? Once that slides through, then when you get it on the other side of the wall, it pops back out like this, and it, say my hand is the wall, it grips the back of the wall like this. And then you slide, I'm not gonna do it now because I don't wanna waste one, but you slide this all the way to the wall to, like, you know, solidify the tightness. And then this part right here breaks off. You just like, ka, and you break that off. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. Now keep in mind, this is supposed to hold 274 pounds per thing. So now I'm up to 500 and you know what the math is. And this TV and this mount don't weigh that much because I wouldn't be able to lift it up if it did. There we go. You hear that? It's against something metal. And then you put your screw in there and that tightens it even more to the stud and to the wall. So now we got to go through all of this. If it was a wood stud, we could have just drilled our pilot hole and then drilled directly into, put our screw in the wall. That's all we would have had to do for a wood stud. But no. I don't want to be a wood stud. I want a metal stud because Tracy is going to come through and try to do something and it's got to be so hard. It can't just be easy. Oh no, it can't. The scariest thing about using a toggle bolt is the big ass 1/2 inch hole that you have to drill. I'm going to show y'all. I mean, y'all finna watch me do it, but I'm going to show y'all how big this hole is. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Only because, like I said, I'm just prayerful that this is a metal stud and not just like a gas line. Please not a gas line. I don't think a gas line would be over here. Like the kitchen is not over here. My kitchen is like, I don't know where my kitchen is. It's not on this side of the house. So there shouldn't be any pipes, any gas line. I'm just saying all this to reassure myself, okay? There shouldn't be any pipes, any gas lines, anything behind here but studs. So I'm gonna go with this is a stud. This is a stud, this is a stud, this is a stud. Lord, please be a stud. I'm just talking, trying to waste time, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm scared to put this big ass hole in my wall. You know what I'm saying? And through some metal that's in there, some random metal. Lord, please, everything is okay. Look how big that fucking hole is, bro. Okay, well that made quick work of it, for sure. This part is like over here and then there's something right here. And I think that's the metal stud.
Okay, so I was not expecting to use the footage from my social media phone, but this video got so extremely long that I was like, I think I'm gonna have to put these time lapses in here because I mean, yeah, I cut down a lot. So here's where my top screw is. Here's where my bottom screw is gonna go. But I haven't been putting anything right here and I think I need to. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all see where I'm putting the mount? I put it there. I put the TV on it. Like when I was trying to swing it out, the TV was hitting the wall on the left side. So it was just kind of like not good cracks that I was hearing. I was like, oh Lord, I'm finna break this whole thing.
Just when you think you have life figured out.
So then I had to take that off and I had to regroup and try to come up with a better decision. And I decided that I was gonna move the mount over to the left, further to the left. And not only that, but I was gonna put it on a wood piece that will help it stick out further from the wall. So now I had to make 4 new big ass holes on the left side of where I had originally put my holes. And I had this little cardboard template for the TV that I kept trying it on. And then y'all see I went back to the original holes because I was like, oh, maybe this wood piece will work in the middle. It didn't. So I had to go back to the side and do that. But ultimately, it was just a lot of trial and error.
Baby, that thing ain't going nowhere. Wow, that's really secure. Okay. Wow, that thing ain't moving. Yeah. You thought you was gonna get me. You didn't get me. Ha! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And then once we had that thing secured, I went ahead and made some adjustments to the brackets that were on the TV so that it could fit better. I leveled out the whole thing. The good thing about having this swing arm is that it's so easy to go behind the TV and do whatever needs to be done. But yeah, we got it done. We did our big one, okay? Let's go.
Ooh, I don't like that. Why would it make noise? Wait, it's not on there right. Is it? Whoa. Is it on there now? Ah, stop making noise. You're making me worried. Right there. And then, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Like, I'm scared, but I'm not scared. Because if it falls, I'm going to get a new TV. And y'all know I love a new item. Oh, bitch. Hold, please. Bitch. Did we do it, ho? 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 It's not exactly where my tape is, but that, you know what I'm saying? That's all right. That's all right. So if I'm in the bed right here, okay, let's just say I'm right here. Okay, bitch. Yeah, like right up in there. When you watching TV, what you think? Right up in there somewhere? I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. No, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, we did it. We did it.
All right, y'all, this video was hella long, so I had to cut the electrical portion out, but I'll be sure to put that first for the video next week. As always, if you have depression, you are not alone. I see you, I know you, I am you. Hello? And y'all gonna have to stay tuned because like I said, I'm gonna get into this electrical and then, drum roll, we about to get into this fireplace build. That's crazy. But in order to stay tuned, you have to what? Stay here. Yes, that's okay. Good. You still know it. All right. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next week. Love you. Bye.
do I have anything in my teeth or in my nose? Because y'all do not be telling me. And I just had tacos. Okay, no. It's been a couple days since throat. Are you okay? Get yourself together. Okay. Now let's look at this big ass hole I done blew out of here. This how I feel like booty hoes be looking after they do it for the first time. I just see every one of these holes as like a portal for bugs. Like, you know, I'm thinking about like Fraggle Rock when they came through that little mouse hole or whatever. Do you know, I showed a dude a picture of my room and he gonna say, well, you know, if it was my room, I would have did the trim in a different color so that it could stand out. Do I look like I give a damn what you would have did with your room? Nog, have you ever heard of color drenching? That's the whole point.
In the arms of the sofa, you continue to stray. TV's halfway to heaven. Now you've got neck pain again. Chiropractors rejoicing. Cashing checks with a grin. If it's been 37 seconds, another TV is too high again.